Hey everybody, Kelly back in Canada after a great time at the Irish Poker Open in Dublin. Big shout out to everybody that was out there. It was a great time. We're going to have a much deeper recap on Poker Vision. So if you want to go to Poker Vision on Facebook and check out the video update there. We got lots of props, lots of shout outs to a lot of guys, but we had a great time. I'll tell you what, coming back though, I'm feeling every day of my 51 and a half years. We had a hell of a time. We got over 60 hours of new content for Poker Vision Network, and Game Changers made a great appearance there. We did a lot of great stuff with the players, so thanks very much. Guys, we had one hell of a round of NHL playoffs. That first round, who would have believed we'd be in the spot we are right now? And it goes back to what we say, you're not going to win money playing favorites. I want to get a big shout out to Nick Basil, my buddy. He won the Heads Up event, came fourth in the 1K event. One of the best sports handicappers in Canada, in my opinion. And he and I chatted a little bit about NHL and the playoffs. He called it before, this was about 4 or 5 days ago, he was calling a St. Louis and Boston final series. They both made it through. So guys, we're going to give Nick the shout out and the props of taking that as some of our first prop bets that we're going to put out today, looking at the Stanley Cup and the series odds coming up. So the Eastern and Western Conference. So we like the Boston Bruins. They are plus 170 to come out of the Eastern Conference. We like the St. Louis Blues plus 234. Those odds are courtesy of Pinnacle Sports, our #1 sportsbook partner. If you don't have an account at Pinnacle, guys, you got to click the link on our GameChangers.ca website. The lowest lines, the best juice in the world, bar none. So guys, check that out, please. Let's go to some Stanley Cup prop bets. As we say, we like Boston and we like St. Louis. Boston plus 326 right now to win the Cup. St. Louis plus 577, and that is Nick's pick. So I'm going to defer to the man on this one, Nick Basil. We're going to go with your picks out to our crew. Almost 6-1 for St. Louis to win it. I like the Islanders as a bit of a dark sleeper horse. They've been our team here this season, so I'm looking for them to come out of this series. So that's my play, but we're going to go with Nick on those. Let's get into tonight's game. We've got Columbus at Boston. In game one, they are in Boston. I like the Bruins in this situation all over. I like the minus 130 in the game. I like the minus 1.5 plus 170, and I like them in the first period minus a half a goal plus 155. I like taking that plus money. I also think this game is going to go over 5 goals. I can't play this thing under, although it's probably going to be a nice defensive game. But if it goes to 2-2, if it goes to overtime, you're automatically guaranteed a push. And that's just a really nice bet. One of my stronger bets. Take the over in the Boston game tonight. One game in the NBA tonight. We've got the 3-2 series with Denver up over San Antonio in San Antonio. I like the Spurs. I like the minus 1.5 in the first half, minus 3 in the game. Really good spot. I'm leaning to the over. Take a look. If you got a feel on that one, go with it. But if you had to ask me, I would say we're going to play the over in that one. I think it's around 207. One big play in Major League Baseball tonight. We are going with the New York Yankees. They are in Anaheim to take on the Angels. We've got Tanaka on the mound. I like the way he's pitching this year. They are a plus 105 dog in Anaheim. Let's go with that with the Yankees. So we got a bunch of great action coming up. Check out those series and Stanley Cup prop bets, guys. We are continuing to bust our bookies.